Libra, welcome to I Am the Monad Tarot. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me with your reading. Excuse me. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Welcome to new members. Welcome to new subscribers. Welcome to those who are returning. I appreciate your love and support. Become a member here at I Am the Monad Tarot, where we have early access to videos, members-only videos, as well as personal monthly readings. Excuse me. Libra, I'll be doing your reading here from the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Let me get you some good shuffles in. And we will begin your reading. Give you a nice three-way split, Libra. Excuse me. All right, Libra, let's get into it. I feel like, Libra, you're in the early stages of some kind of studies. Okay, maybe you've gone back to school, for some kind of certification or degree of some sort. All right, it is I feel like it's going to, well, you're doing this to increase your financial stability. All right, and I feel like it's going to do exactly that. All right, you may not be going the traditional route. All right, like, I don't know. How can I explain? Okay. You might not be like in a traditional college, university. It could be a certification type thing, or it may be an accelerated program, something along those lines. All right, I feel like you searched and studied and found something that was going to be a better fit for you than the traditional 4-year-long track, or however, whatever schooling it is in the traditional track. Okay, and the thing about this is that's interesting. This is something that you don't know. I feel like you don't know anything about. You're learning. Okay, I heard learning curve. Okay, but you're learning. You're starting from the beginning. Even though, like, I feel like you don't know much about the subject. Okay, like I said, you're starting from the beginning. I feel like from what I'm seeing, that you are confident that you will do well. You will. Okay. I don't know, did you start yet? If you haven't started, I feel like you will. If you're concerned and you haven't started, you haven't been accepted into the program, or you don't know, you will be accepted into the program. Okay, you're definitely, this is like a whole new venture for you. Again, something that is completely new for you, something you don't know anything about. I mean, you don't know anything about it. You're learning, right? I keep hearing learning curve. Okay. I feel like you have decided whatever your previous work has been, like you don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to pursue it anymore. You're not, I heard, try to make it fit. You're not going to try to make this fit anymore. Excuse me. It's just not a good fit for you. Okay. And I just feel like it's just, you've been putting your all into it, a lot into it. It's not a good fit. I don't feel like you have gained much out of it. And I also feel like you just simply don't like it. It's been like a time stealer, okay? It's time to move on to something, different and better. And I feel like you searched for something that you feel like would work for you. And I feel you have found it. I do feel, though, that you are going to love this new thing, this new venture that you're on. Okay, whatever the topic, subject matter is, the career field is, whatever area of study it is, you are going to do well with it. You may even find yourself, as time goes on, again, you're starting from, scratch. I feel like as time goes on, you may even find yourself teaching this. You may find yourself in somewhat of a leadership position, and that's good because you're going to help empower. You know what? Well, I was going to say, you're going to be a help and to empower others, okay? This, I feel like this is something. Hold on. I feel like it's a growing field. It may have something to do, with technology, maybe AI. But you're going to end up, like I said, you may even end up one day being an instructor, okay, of this, in this field. But you're going to help those. I feel like you're going to open a door, okay, maybe for youth or young people, maybe coming out of high school. I don't know if you have to have a degree to do this work. I don't think so. But of course, some kind of certification is needed. It's necessary. Okay, or maybe you have to have an associate's degree. I'm not sure, but I do feel like you're going to be, once again, an instructor in this area. You're going to help young people who are maybe at a disadvantage, okay, who are not privy to this area, this field of study, this career field. Okay, you're going to help empower them, okay? And maybe not just young people, but I definitely foresee that for sure. Okay. Yeah, I feel people that don't know which way to go, that don't know which way to turn, don't know all of the options that are out there for them. And this is one, but they're just not privy to it. They may be in, poorer circumstances. It's just in a world where confirmation, where the world is very limited. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're lighting the way for them. Okay, you're gonna light the way for them. All right, like they're in the dark. They don't know what's out there. Okay. People who live in marginalized communities. Nice. People who are, because they live in marginalized communities, because they live in, it's like they live in the dark. I think I said that, okay? A marginalized world where some people may say, okay, it's 2026, don't people know? And it's like, no, people who still, what I said, okay? Just live in a very limited and marginalized world, okay? You're lighting the way for them, opening a door for them, showing them another way, another path. I don't know how you're going to do this, if you're going to open a community type of a school yourself, some kind of community center, if you'll just go out to the communities, places, to people who live in these types of areas, to, I'm here to enhance their possibilities. Show them all that's available to them. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like you will be successful with the work you do, but more so I feel like those who you reach out to, and you show them this, they're going to be very successful as well, okay, with this work, okay? Like it's them walking away from, and because they live in a marginalized world, because they live in a marginalized society where their worldview is very limited and it's like the dark, it's almost like they're targeted, okay? Now, I'm not saying a gang stalking and whatnot, but they're targeted in the sense that to stay like trapped up in the world that they live in, okay? Generation after generation after generation. You're opening the door and opening a way for them to get out of that. that you're opening, it's like freeing, offering them a way out, freedom here. Okay. They live in a world where it's not kind to them. Okay. Not generous. It's like, being stuck. And if no one comes in and show, and it's not like those who are their caregivers know either. They're in the same situation. Like you creating, there are some people whose lives that you will touch in this society, in this community, I should say, not society so much, but in this community, in these communities, who really have so much, they're so gifted, so talented, they have so much potential, but because of the world that they are born into and, reared in, it's like, it's so limited, that potential, it just goes nowhere and it goes to waste. And then, it can turn to negativity, statistic, crime, things like that, or just boredom, depression. It's like you're creating, I don't want to say you're creating, but you're opening the way for people who already have that star power and star potential, for them to actually reach that. Okay. People who, again, it's like there's nothing, they feel like there's nothing to do. They don't know all that's available to them. And sometimes, we can feel like, we got the internet, we got the phone, we got this right in our hands, but why would you look up something you don't know about? Something that I mean, some people do, but it's rare. You're going to go to where your worldview is. That's what you're going to focus on. Only what it is that you know. Okay? Not anything new. Not anything different. That's their world. That's where you focus. You know that. You understand that. You're going to free some people. It's almost like Harriet Tubman. That's what I'm feeling, honestly. Okay. You're going to free some people, okay? People who are just, they're not free. Like I said, they're targeted, okay, in this world. Their bloodline is targeted and targeted to stay there, okay? You're freeing them here. People who they don't get to enjoy so much of the beauty of life, okay? Because it's money. It costs. And then you don't know what's out there either if no one shows you. People who they're not poured into. You're going in. Look at you. Look at you. You're going, I don't know, Libra. Like I said, I love your readings. Okay, you get some awesome readings here. You are going in, a leader here. Okay, to assist though. You might have somebody work with you. You may not work alone. Okay, but I'm not 1,000%. We all do. You gonna have somebody to work with you, but I mean in the leadership capacity that you're going to work in with them. Okay, it's like you bring in sustenance and life, okay, to these people, to this community. Right. Yes, the same shit here. Okay, people who are, there's like no victory there. There's no, it's a feeling of hopelessness, even spiritually so. Okay, where again, the people before them and their bloodline, they're generationally, what people may call, generational curses here. Okay, before them and great grandma and great grandma, etc., all the way however far back you can go, are like placed here in these communities. Okay, of just despair. Okay, poverty. Okay, I'm hearing lack of leadership. Okay, even like I'm hearing lack of leadership ability, but I heard lack of leadership skills where there's no leadership there. Okay, to guide them in a better direction. Directionless. People who are open, a confirmation. People who are open and vulnerable, okay, to just be burdened. Why? Because they live in the dark. Okay, the world has been the world of freedom, the world of 9 of baskets upright and 6 of baskets upright, has been closed to them. Okay. It's simply like it's a secret closed to them. They simply don't know. Yeah, you look at you, Aunt Caroline, okay, bringing them to a wheel of fortune, 3 of sticks upright for their world to expand. Okay. Where they don't feel hopeless, feel like it's the end of the world, where they have a reason to fight. Bringing strength here, the possibility, look, 10 of coins upright, where they can have more and give more and be more and have that 10 of coins upright, where they can bring it back to their community or to their family, or create, a familial environment out of the destruction, out of the despair. Okay. Out of the feelings of sadness, despondency, regret, where they can actually plant here, invest in themselves and feel like they're worth them investing in themselves even. Okay, out of this sense of torment that they deal with on a daily, like born into just nothing. Like everything around them is just nothing but destruction out of poverty here. Okay. And the judgment here for you, or for, how can I say, I don't know, some kind of judgment about lacking in self-love, because they feel like, what is there to love? Judgment being called. I want to say about you. Like you're being handpicked and chosen to do this, because you're willing here even to renounce something that you find has not been a fit for you, has not worked for you, but willing to start over, willing to begin again, willing to learn from the beginning, from scratch, and not give up on yourself. Okay, and you're gonna end up giving that to others. Okay, anything else for Libra? Yeah, Ace of Coins, baby, upright. If you're wondering, wonder no more. You're definitely making the right move, and this is going to bring balance in your life, bring stability in your life, bring happiness into your life. And here, you're going to get rid of this Miss Robinson, this devil energy here that you may feel wants to keep you bound. I feel like that is what is that's what's moving you and propelling you, okay, to do this for others when you are ready to, okay, as you elevate within whatever field of work this is. Okay, awesome. I love your readings. Who are you out there? Okay, you got some awesome readings here. All right, let's see what we have for Libra from the Precious Gems Oracle. All right, turquoise, friendship. And this is exactly what you're offering, friendship, because that is what is needed here. Now, we ain't talking about hanging out. We're talking about friendship, okay? Divinatory meaning. A friend takes pleasure in your happiness, a warm welcome, instinctively helping first and asking questions later, if at all. Okay? Assistance given without expectation. Look at this. Assistance given without expectation or judgment. Overcoming the fear of being alone. Affirmations. I am surrounded by friends. I am happy and fortunate. My friends are loyal and dependable. I am quick to find good company. And I honestly feel from reading that, Libra, that you doing this, when you begin to do this work with this community, it's like it's going to bring you so much joy, internal joy, beyond even whatever this field of work is, this field of study is, beyond that, it in and of itself. I feel like it's going to bring you a lot, but it's going to bring you so much more when you can open this door for others. And again, this is, like I said, it's a growing field. And that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it's AI tech or something like that. I don't know. All right. I certainly hope that resonated with some Libra. I ask that you all like, share, and subscribe. To those who have subscribed to my channel, thank you. If you have not, but you watch my videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, thumbs up, comment, come over, see what's happening here at I Am the Monad Tarot. You all have favor. Peace.